say.
The other one is
BunThitNuong.
I
Yeah.
have to learn to read it.
Yeah, it's really hard for it, I think.
I've been out here so long.
Yeah, but
This is Vietnam.
Yep. But last time the both team fight each other, but the BunThitNuong
Yeah.
won, I think.
They did.
Yeah, that's the first team from the Immortal, and the second one is SomBooDee. But like, that's pretty close, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, there's something else to look at this time around. Everyone from here today and tomorrow are going to get. Everyone who's involved in this tournament is going to get money.
Yeah, that's
a great
really
part.
nice, I think. Compared to the APEC Asia, I have to say the price is really nice.
Oh yeah.
Even the fourth
definitely.
one is like gonna get like 600.
Yeah.
In my memory, I guess.
I mean, that's worth your time. I mean, if you spent like 1 week out of an entire month trying to get into the top 4 teams, and if you're just getting $600, come on. And I mean, splitting it 3 ways, maybe 4.
Yeah,
That's-
4.
Well, if it's 4 ways, it's $150. If it's 3 ways, it's 200.
Yeah, but the top one is 4,500, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
really nice. I have to say that really nice. And then
Right.
if you only have 3 members, that means each got like 15.
Right. Well, the remaining 2 teams would also be B Gaming v Wako from
Yep.
Japan
Yep.
and Horsemen from Taiwan. So we're gonna dive straight into the rules right now.
Yep.
Okay.
So-
those rules, here we go. Victory condition. Of course, kill all of your enemy team's tanks or capture the base within the time limit. It is basically going to be a neutral base format. And if the match ends in a draw, the team with at least 5 tier points more in tanks remaining wins. For example, Team A having 2 tanks means 10 tier points. Team B having 3 tanks means 15. In that case, Team B wins. Simply because they have more tanks on the field. All right. So of course you gain points by basically eliminating the enemy team's tanks, and if the enemy team has no more, I guess you could say 0 tanks out on the field, they automatically lose. Basically. Oh, I'm sorry. And of course, if each team has an even number of tier points, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, or 1 versus 1, well. The game is rated as a match and must be replayed once again. But I think that's a rule that has to be updated. We haven't updated that yet. What on
Yeah,
earth?
but the season is kind of over, but nothing changed at all until right now.
Right. Well, I mean, like, the thing is, we've been pretty busy here at TESL, guys. I mean, the past week has been absolute chaos. There's no other word, because we last weekend, come on, we had a huge tournament to go through with, and I guess we just never had time to get it done. But here is our ring girl, Regine Angeles. She's missing her right arm. I'm kidding, guys. And as you can see right now, she is holding a card that says RO. Not R0, but RO, if I'm not mistaken. So write that down. And at the end of the tournament, we will have, or at least the end of today's tournament, we will have a full code to give away to you guys. And don't forget to vote for your favorite ring girl. That would be bit.ly/ringgirlq2.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Eveni, one of my favorites. And, some of the showgirls at the events out here are actually really nice. I didn't know at first, but there's this girl who's sponsored by a company that sponsors TESL, and she was actually a streamer. I guess you could say we had a little bit of chit chat, and that's about it. I can't remember what I got in the end. Maybe I got her Facebook, but that's it. All right. So checking the lineup right now.
And
some
today is a bow fight game, so no map be banned, I think.
Right.
So we have to play everyone, and
I mean, obviously,
in my memory, most of the team they ban the Hammerstone and Ruinberg. Most of the team, and so we always play see Mainz and Pokanovka, and sometimes we have Ensk or Ruinberg, but we haven't seen the Hammerstone for a while, I think.
all right. So I'm actually okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get our teams introduced. I guess you could say T25 is coming down for SomBooDee.
Yep.
And they also have a KV1 and a Chafe. Conversely, coming from BunThitNuong, they have KV1,
and
M7,
M7, yeah.
and Chafe.
Yeah, the only difference is M7, but the T-35 is somewhat like a heavy tank or a heavier tank destroyer, so he got much more hit point. Oh, got a new mod today.
Looks like it. Yeah, we got the mod
yeah.
back in the game. Oh wow, I like
It's
the way
totally
this looks.
different.
This looks really nice.
Yeah,
but,
it's really nice.
But I have to point out right now, it looks as though
But
maybe the reload mod is broken.
Yeah, we got 2 bar there, but some tank didn't work in at all.
All right. Well, checking things out right now, we have BunThitNuong rushing out to the northwest side of the map, while we actually have SomBooDee working up the east side.
Yep.
And I don't think either side is really focused on capturing right now, because of course we have teammates playing against teammates. So I think this, could involve a lot in the way of psychological warfare and mind games.
Yeah. But even they are same team, the commander might be more critical here. But do you find they didn't use any tank with the 105?
I'm sorry?
I mean,
the 105 millimeter cannon.
Yeah, they don't choose the M4, they don't choose the Panzer 4. So that means they're gonna have the more stable, stable output. Because of the 105, sometimes you're gonna get a big trouble if you miss it, and you got lower penetration rate and hit rate.
Yeah.
So,
now we got an exchange of fire going down, and 1 hit. Ouch! 2 hits just got onto the M24 Chafe here for Hades, and I mean that's just not gonna pan out too well for BunThitNuong. All right. I mean the Chafe, it's got an incredible amount of firepower. Would you say it's actually just as strong as the KV1 at some points?
Yeah, but sometimes because it got more hit point, but on that position, 1 Chafe versus 2 tank, it's not that wise, I think. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Zeus is looking like he's trying to poke through there.
Yeah.
And he realizes there's nothing on the other end, so both sides just continuing to reposition themselves and then hope they can get a better fight. But I mean, BunThitNuong, I feel like with the condition of their present M24 Chafe, it could be a little bit difficult to really take that next tank fight, that next big fight. Okay, so Hades.
Oh, he's got a couple shot there.
Oh man,
Wow.
nice hit onto Apollo.
Wow.
Rogue takes a good chunk of damage as well. Anubis, I couldn't tell if that was a bounce or not, or if it was just a complete miss. But he's taken very little damage thus far. Conversely, Nino in his own 20. Is that an M20? Is that a Chafe? Yeah, that is a Chafe. Nino.
Yeah. Mino is a Chafe.
All right. So
Yeah, they both Chafe got lower hit point, I think.
right, and I mean, one thing I've noticed is both times we've seen exchange of fire coming out of BunThitNuong, they always take a little bit more damage than SomBooDee.
Yeah,
Zeus took a hit.
The not Ninja. Hades keeps sniping the KV1, who is the Zeus, I think.
Yeah, I think this just flipped with those 2 plays, or not plays, but rather those 2 pokes that just happened right now. I feel like this really flipped in favor of not SomBooDee, but rather BunThitNuong. Hades is really exposed, but I'm sorry, the tank we were just watching now.
Yeah, they know they are flanking right now, so Oh, maybe. Oh, Shafi on north.
Rogue in some real trouble. Nino,
yeah, the position is really nice.
I feel like this is anyone's game. Rogue, one more shot, he's gone.
Wow,
he missed
nice.
the shot onto Zeus, and now it's up to Silent War and Hades to try and pull out the win. Can they do it or not?
Wow.
Anubis just still around that corner. Zeus trying to push his way forward.
Yeah, they cannot miss anymore, I think.
Yeah, here we go. Hades still alive in the background.
Wow, last one. You can take the first one.
No!
Ooh.
Silent War down to 1 shot. Anubis barely alive, and he's out of the game. So now it's, oh man, 1v2. So Hades looks like he's not going to be able to pull it out, unfortunately. What just happened there? That was a little bit confusing.
Yeah, but they are from same team, so I don't think there is too many surprise there. There's somewhat like they already know what gonna happen.
Right.
So if you got a higher hit ratio, maybe you gotta win this game. But I think it's Hades or someone in the north trying to snipe in the KV1, right? But while the Source team is the BunThitNuong trying to counter the fire, the 3 tank almost missed all rounds to the Shafei. So I think it's pretty critical there. But it's not that they didn't make any mistake. I have to say that maybe only missed a couple rounds and the result is different.
Both sides played it out really well. I mean,
Yep.
they did their best. It's just that it seemed like BunThitNuong was BunThitNuong was just a little bit, I guess you could say, one step ahead with every shot that they were making. They didn't let up after that, after the beginning, and it's just the way this game basically panned out. But let's see who's gonna win game number 2 and game number 3, maybe game 4 and game 5 after this short break.
Okay.
We are back. I'm just about to dive into game number 2. This one, game number 1 was on Angst. Game number 2 is going to be Himmelsdorf, right?
Yep. So we haven't seen the Himmelsdorf for a while, I think, but on the tank selection, they have the same setup. But I think in the previous game, if they didn't choose the M7, maybe have a P25 or somewhere like the Panzer 4, M4 might be better than M7 because the M7 got really low head point. Also, the speed is really nice, but on the city war, I think the speed is not that critical there.
All right, well, there we are. M7 Chafe KV1 is going to be coming out from
SomBooDee.
No. BunThitNuong.
Oh, BunThitNuong, yep.
Sorry. I have to remember because all 3 members of SomBooDee have the Immortals tag. And for those of you who don't know, Immortals actually renamed themselves to AC's Gaming, and they now have a sponsor.
Yeah. They it's
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, right?
Yeah. But here we are, gonna dive into game number 2 on Himmelsdorf. What do you think we're likely to see here? Anything? Like, we can see anything happen on this map?
Yeah, but I think they're gonna take, there's from the same team, maybe they're gonna take the same strategy, but normally the winning team, they love to go to the capture area and defend the capture circle first, and trying to use someone to cap and attack their enemy. But I don't know if they're gonna use the same strategy because they know each other,
All right. Well, tell me why we haven't seen anyone using the T1 Heavy Edison since we've got a bit of film time.
We saw that on the mice.
Yeah,
we saw that on
last week.
Yeah, and it should be the BunThitNuong, I think. BunThitNuong used the T1 on the mice and it really worked.
All right. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the big advantage of it? Because I actually recently bought that because...
Already?
Yeah, I'm trying to work my way up to the T32 heavy tank for the American line.
Yeah, the T32 is really, OP tank is really nice, but the T1 is not that special, but the gun depression is really awesome, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so it's pretty good for sniping, and it's got a...
pretty nice on the hill fighting, hill battle, If you got a very nice gun depression, you can go to the hilltop and, shoot the enemy. But if you got a really poor gun depression like a Russian tank, on the hilltop you cannot shoot anyone downhill,
All right. So already we can see both sides. I kind of like this move from BunThitNuong. They haven't really jumped into the capture circle yet, but they are kind of setting up a good, I guess you could say, ambush for SomBooDee.
Yeah, but they know somebody gonna push from the S side, so they take a pretty defensive position right now. I mean, BunThitNuong already take a defensive position.
All right, but I don't know about this move to push into it coming from SomBooDee. I mean, they have that 1 point advantage. Why not try to play off of it?
Yeah, but Immortal team love camping guys.
Yeah, we can't really. Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't really predict what they try to do. Zeus just took a nice shot there. That's 168 HP. He's not going to get back. Was that a bounce just now?
Yeah, it's a bounce.
Nice. Okay, and he returns fire to Rogue. So RNG just a little bit in favor of SomBooDee.
Okay, they know everyone there.
Oh man, but Rogue knows about it. Rogue knows.
Ooh.
Just hope he doesn't get a track shot here.
Yeah. Wow. It's M4, M7.
Yeah, nice hit coming from Anubis. He's actually bouncing in there to aid
Rogue,
but he's getting sandwiched. Zeus taking fire from 2 different sides, and it looks like it'll be Hades taking him out of this game. It's now a 3 versus 2 situation, and I don't think this is going to work out too well in favor of SomBooDee.
They're gonna use a KV1 to defend the north, and they use 2 light tank and the mid tank to kill the Minyo first.
Apollo's in a lot of trouble. He just runs straight into that, and all 3 tanks remain at the end of game number 2 for BunThitNuong. Score is tied 1-1. Why does it say B Gaming v Wako? Hashtag made in Taiwan, guys. All right.
Okay.
So that was pretty quick and to the point, and.
I think the KV1. Who tried the KV1?
That was KV1 from BunThitNuong.
SomBooDee.
I think it was Anubis. Okay. I think it was Anubis.
Okay. I think he rushed out too early. He already know on the north side he got an enemy, right? Here is the KV1 in the corner. So when you run out, you gotta choose side fire.
Well, it's not only that. I mean, if you look at the situation that BunThitNuong was at with that particular moment, their third teammate was not... I don't know for the life of me who it was. I think it was Hades. He came from the north just a little bit too late. As you can see, he was the last one to die there. And I mean, it didn't quite...
Because you know what? It's a M7 versus Shafe.
Right.
Yeah, he cannot versus Shafe, so he only stand there. But the KV1 shouldn't rush out. If you rush out, you got a 2-side fire. It's really easy to die, very, very fast.
Yeah, I mean that's true as well. If you, how do I say this? When you're doing a 1v1 playing picks, like you're supposed to, I guess you could say, kind of tilt your tank a little bit to an angle.
Yeah.
Because that, like, I don't know. I recently saw a video on how penetration and damage works.
Okay.
And it's just I'm not a physicist, but I mean,
Yeah,
tilting your
we
tank a
call
little
it
bit
a
helps.
side scratch skill. You're trying to use your side armor or your track, to somehow like trying to bounce or take the shot and without any damage. It's a little bit skill, but you have to know this guy is really pro, so they know how to resolve the situation. So
Right.
may not working at it.
Well, what I'm saying is like that tilt effect, that side scratch effect that you were talking about. It doesn't work out when you've got two tanks shooting at you from two different directions.
Yep.
So I don't know. And I mean, again, Hades came in a little bit too late to the party, so he couldn't really save his teammates. But I guess you could say it all came down to timing. It wasn't so brilliantly executed, and that's essentially what costed BunThitNuong game number 2.
Yep.
So
Okay.
we'll be back with game number 3 in just a few minutes, guys.
Okay. So quick. Immortal, they always play.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're about to hop directly into game number 3 on Mines, and this is actually one of my favorite maps because the pace of the gameplay can be rather chaotic. We've only really seen a handful of games last until the full 10 minutes, right? Edison,
Yep.
on this map.
Yep.
But
Okay.
based on observation, I'd have to say my favorite map would have to be for 7 versus 7. Definitely Cliffs. Now, as we can see, both sides have the same tank lineup.
They choose the KV1 M7 and Chafe on both sides, but last time both teams didn't use the KV1. They both used T1. I saw they're gonna use the T1 again, but maybe they got a new strategy here.
All right. Well, let's see how this puppy pans out.
Yeah, and maybe 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, both the Immortal team, they trying to defend the west part. So I don't know if they're gonna do the same thing again.
Yeah, I mean, like we've got Immortals playing against Immortals. This is basically, they're trying to decrease their predictability. To the south end of the map, we have BunThitNuong spawning, and to the north we have SomBooDee. And it looks like SomBooDee is going to try and make a rush for that hill in the middle, and BunThitNuong realizes this. So what's with the positioning they're taking right now?
They're trying to defend the Soros, and someone I think it's Shafe on the wow.
Nice hit onto Anubis.
Wow!
Oh
my God! Whoa.
301
And
damage
last one,
taken.
who can take that?
Yeah.
Wow! Wow! He missed it. No.
Turned fire.
Yeah.
Nino not doing too terribly hot there. So I don't know if that was an even exchange or not, but
no, I don't think so.
Not
no.
really.
Yeah. The Shafe is Shafe. Oh.
The Shafe and the M7 together were taking shots at Anubis.
Anubis. Let me check it.
Yeah.
Anubis. Oh, it's M7. Okay.
More shots fired and more of an exchange. Those are blind shots, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. They're hoping to get lucky.
Yep. But problem is, the Shafe got a lot of damage, but another team is M7. The two tank have different the importance, I think.
Okay, so what is BunThitNuong doing with their present position again? They're trying to just make sure that their enemy doesn't come at them.
Yep.
I think I just noticed something with the mod. I don't think it tells us whether or not players have discovered each other. You remember previously? Yeah.
Yeah. But we cannot see that right now.
Right. So I think they've got vision of Unreal Rogue on the low ground. Like they have an idea of where he is, but they're not falling for just diving in and attacking him.
Well, both teams keep snipe blind shot. I think they cannot see anyone. Just doing the blind shot.
Indeed. I mean, if they really only need one or two more shots to get a tank kill, then definitely I'd say it's worth burning a few bullets. But are they gold rounds or not?
Gold round.
Gold rounds.
No, absolutely. That's a tournament. The champion gonna got 4,500. So don't be that mean.
Okay. This is that I've heard of some teams spending as much as 50,000 gold in preparation for a tournament.
Yeah.
But that's got to be 7 versus 7 easily. All right. So, looks like Apollo's going to double back now. He's going to reposition himself and try and get.
They're gonna flank from go through
South,
the west side, I think. But
yeah, going to the lighthouse right now.
Yeah, but there is a Shafe.
All right, so Zeus is going to stay over here while Apollo and Nino try to go for the repositioning for a kill.
The rock, the rock on the middle of hill is really critical there. If you have a KV1 there, you just show up a torrent.
Right, I think Hades has caught wind of this. He's going to catch both of them. Nice shot onto Apollo. He only takes 86 damage, however.
Yeah, but they're going to rush him, I think.
Nice and comfy in that medium tank.
Poor bear. They poor bear.
At least Hades
I thought
has
they gonna rush them, but they didn't do that.
They don't know what's on the other side of the hill. They don't have full vision of everyone. Their biggest fear is being sniped by Anubis. They know where Rogue is, but their biggest fear is being sniped by Anubis. So it looks like we're going to have Nino double back and rejoin Zeus there and maybe get a rush onto Unreal Rogue. But again, this is just a game of positioning for the time being. Okay.
I'm thinking about if they rush the Shafi on the west side, maybe they got a chance to win this game.
Yeah. And Nino's up there in the center again, trying to get whatever positioning he can. Zeus poking out again. No, jeez. Just looked a little bit scary there.
Yeah, he only showed up torrent, so it got a very high bounce rate, so he don't want to try that.
Right. The thing is, at many times it looks like Unreal Rogue has a chance to actually hit Zeus, but he doesn't try to do it. Does he?
Yep. Because if you stand on a lower ground and your enemy only show up torrent, that means you got really high bounce ratio.
Yeah.
So he don't want to try that.
Makes sense. I've only recently started turning on the penetration indicator for my aimer, if that makes sense. So, like, the funny thing is, even if it shows up as green,
Maybe he.
even if it shows up as green at some points, that may it can still be very misleading.
Yeah, because of the angle. You know?
Yeah, definitely. All right, and also the shape of the turret.
Whoa. Someone see him.
Oh man. Well, Unreal Rogue is repositioning himself. I'm wondering what's going to happen from Zeus and Apollo once they catch on to that. I think they're already aware of it. It's just that they're not 100% sure what they're going into.
But you know, I still prefer the old mod. You know, we can know who was spotted, but right now we don't know that.
Exactly, and I think that's quintessential. Like, I feel as though Apollo, or not Apollo, but Nino knows that Unreal Rogue is on the other side of the hill.
Yep.
But for the time being, I mean, both sides are just playing this out really calmly. It's 4 minutes remaining on the clock.
Yep.
And so far, I mean, we've only had a few picks played, not really any kills yet in this game.
Oh, the head is gonna go to a capture circle.
Maybe.
Well, it's so risky because you know your enemy on the hillside. You know, it's really risky if they follow you and they can shoot you from the hill, and you will be really hard to counter.
All right. Well.
Oh no, he didn't go to a capture. You know, just maybe for defend only.
Let's see how this works out. Hang on. I want to say, like, Silent War Anubis, I mean, this guy has got to be one of the calmest players I've seen in the game. That low in HP and not even budging. But Nino looks like he's going to make the play happen right now. He's like, Anubis hasn't moved since the beginning of the game. I'm going to make him move. And he's going as far south as he can to approach his enemy team.
Maybe the first mission for the Minyo is kill the KV1, you know. On this position, it's really easy to kill KV1.
Here he goes. He's about to turn that corner. Is he going to get the kill onto Nino? Or is Nino going to get the kill onto Anubis? Is the real question.
But he can shoot a KV1. Why not? You know.
So the question is, what's the move that's going to be made? Zeus is already pushing forward just a teeny bit. And... Oh, there he is. He hits the KV1. Rogue is hit. But I think with that being made known, Anubis is going to reposition himself. Maybe Rogue taking a lot of damage now. Not from the side, not from Nino, but now from the front, because Zeus is getting the position that he wants to hit that hole. Another shot comes out from Nino, and it looks like the next one closes him out of the game. SomBooDee has taken a one-tank lead over their opposing team. But the remaining two tanks, the question is, what can they do? Right now, the lowest HP tank on.
Yeah, I think Shafiq gonna kill the M7 with the KV1. So
maybe. It looks like Nino's getting hit, and Nino's not able to adequately return fire. But Silent War Anubis is cornered here. Nice shot onto Apollo. He's making the best of his positioning. Apollo taking a lot of damage. The next shot could take him out of the game. Missed.
Wow.
And it looks like
there's Shafiq coming.
Yeah. There's a follow-up coming from Hades. It looks like it's not so great.
No.
He's just been tracked, I think.
Yeah, he's tracked.
And now he's about to be shut out of this game. It's all up to Anubis, and now he's taken out of the game by Nino.
Yep.
God, wow, that is a little bit clutch on Nino there.
I think the Shafiq is tracked while he down here, right?
Yeah. I mean, did he already use his repair?
Already,
consumable?
yeah, maybe already used a repair tool, so he just stand there, you know, everybody shooting. But I think most critical part still on the is a Minyo flanking from the west part is really successful, I think, you know. And
I mean, there's no other way to say it. I think SomBooDee showed balls of steel, especially Nino. Like, the way you just put it, the flank, that's the most critical part.
Yep. And they choose the right target, you know what? Because of K1 there and someone already spot him. So the Shafiq trying to snipe him without any, you know, without be spotted. But you know, the other team is still be really strong, so they know where you are. But problem is, they use the N7 to defend the base.
Right.
But your enemy is Shafiq, so he don't want to try. He cannot go there and try to spot him or catch him. he cannot do that because it's a shuffle. You are
Right.
N7, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so
Let me ask you this, Edison the Master. I mean, do you think Nino had vision of Anubis in that M7?
no, I don't think so.
You don't think
No,
so? Okay,
no.
so
but
maybe-
they know there is a KV1, but they know there must be someone cover him, but he don't know who is him.
Right.
No, he don't know who is him, but if there is a Shafe, no, the Shafe is full HP, so he can rush there and catch him. But there is an N7, so it's the most critical part on this match, I think. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I play a lot of YOLO swag style myself, so it's like, oh, I just go in for the kill and then I get killed shortly after. But I mean, that was really well coordinated from BunThitNuong in game number 3. They take the lead.
Yep.
Ironically, I mean, like, after the way things panned out in game number 2, game number 3 turns out very well for them. Let's see how game number 4 goes in just a few minutes. Jin Jin. Hi guys, we are back with game number 4. This one's going to be played on Ruinberg, better known in 7 vs 7 as Camperberg.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, Immortals never camp, so we don't worry about that.
Right. We've seen that.
Yeah.
This is what we love about their playstyle. I mean, it's always exciting, it's always furious, it's always frantic. But I'm gonna love what's coming up this Tuesday. We're gonna have the Wargaming League Silver Series coming up.
Yep.
And more 7 vs 7, and I kind of like the what's the word I'm looking for? The reformatting, the restructuring of it all.
Yep.
Round robin style. Only 3 teams, but I guess we could say. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Okay.
Silver Series is looking a little bit more like something a different tournament format, but it kind of keeps the teams that are consistently performing well, giving them more perspective to keep playing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, the 7v7, I think is a top tier tournament. So I mean tier A, 7v7 is a top tier. So we see the best performance and the best strategy there compared to 3v3. It's more teamwork, more intuition, I think.
Right. Now to the north side we got SomBooDee heading to the south, and it looks like south center, southeast.
Yeah, they're gonna
mid-east?
fight on the Middle East. So heavy tank.
Oh boy, I don't know about this move to rush in coming from BunThitNuong. I mean, this is crazy, really.
Yeah, but the position for the BunThitNuong, the vehicle is vehicle. Oh, sorry.
No, it's BunThitNuong.
It's somebody in the north. The position in the north part is pretty weird. I have to say that.
I'm surprised that both teams are as close as they are to each other right now, and they still no one's taken a shot.
Yeah, because
no one has taken any damage.
Because normally they're gonna fight on the E0, E9, but somebody only use one light tank in the beginning. It's really risky.
All right.
Okay. Both team play more defensive style there.
I'm sorry, hold on. Who won game number 2? Was it BunThitNuong or SomBooDee?
Somebody.
Okay. There we go.
Wow,
nice
keep
exchange of fire
bouncing.
going in here. This is actually pretty crazy. Unreal Rogue taking quite a bit of damage in his heavy back there. I mean...
Yeah, I saw the Shafei bounce twice.
Apollo taking a good deal as well. That's 216 HP he's not getting back. So the question is, which is more critical here? The heavy tank taking more damage or Apollo taking more damage?
The Nino is Apollo Nino. I mean, the Shafei.
Ooh, nice hit on the Hades there from the KV1. Zeus, he's doing so much damage.
Wow.
And he takes Zeus out of the game with that third shot.
Take the Hades, I think.
Somebody looks like they're actually gonna... Oh my god, this is not looking too good. I mean, honestly, I think they've got a chance at taking this set 3-1.
Yeah, but if the Shafei can take the Silent Warrior first, they still got a chance. But
Anubis is out. It's now up to Unreal Rogue, and I mean 1 versus 3. This situation, nice bounces, but I don't think it's gonna keep our last tank alive on BunThitNuong forever. There it is, unfortunately. SomBooDee takes the series 3-1.
But that's the first time I think the BunThitNuong they make a mistake here. Because of it's really it's only 3v3. So if you take a distance too far away from your teammate,
it's much more critical.
Yeah,
it's not like a T1 Cunningham straying away from it. It's 5 tier 8 counterparts. It's just like, how do I say this? It's like 1/3 of your power. 1/3 of your team is missing.
And I have to say that because the layer is too many building. If you're gonna snipe in, I think one for Shafei or one for M7. That's fine. But they use 2 tanks for sniping and 1 in the front. And then it's Shafei. It's so important tank. You cannot use him to attack your enemy. If he gone, normally the match is over. But there is too many buildings. So if they trying to kill the Shafei, they got a lot of cover there. You cannot use a sniper to shoot someone behind the building. So you cannot do that. That's why I say they
use
make
artillery, but I mean no one does that.
That's why I say they make a mistake here, and the only one, and somebody, he take the chance to kill the Shafei and then win this one. They take the action really fast. They know the Shafei is alone, so everyone just come in and kill it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
Right.
Really nice, I think.
That does not determine all of the placement for tonight or for today's games rather, but honestly, with somebody taking the victory, that means they are going to either get $3,000 US or $4,500 tomorrow. And I mean, unfortunately, the way things pan out for BunThitNuong is tomorrow they battle it out for either 1,500 or 500.
Yeah, 15 and 5. But still pretty nice, I have to say. Even only 500, but
Split 3 ways.
yeah, but they only play like 1 week and go to the semi-final,
Yeah, and I mean, I guess you could say you're making money for doing what you love, right?
Yeah.
That's one way to look at it. So let's get a
Okay.
look at our next ring girl.
Okay.
There she is, Miss
Jacqueline.
Jack Yu. And she is holding 2 L's.
Yeah, double L.
So write this down. It's roll thus far. All right. And of course,
L. Okay.
don't forget to vote for your favorite ring girl. That would be bit.ly/ringgirlq2. Cast your votes now, and I'm not sure how they are rewarded, but maybe it'll be with some kind of special cooperation between Wargaming and the girl in question. Right now, Chu is in a massive lead, but my favorite's got to be Eveni.
Yep. The last one, I think.
Wait a minute.
Always.
Oh, wait a minute. That's why. I think I saw Chu at the Taiwan Open last weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a tournament for 3 completely different game titles. I could swear, I think that's who I saw. I think someone mentioned that to me.
Oh, really?
One of the showgirls at the live event.
Yeah, I went there, but I can't remember anyone there.
Yeah, I remember. I took a picture with you there. All right,
okay.
all right. Okay, so we're going to take it into a quick commercial break, and then after that, we'll be back with our next set between B Gaming v Wako and
And
Horse.
Horseman. Okay.
Don't go away.